I remember when I picked this up. I was on a photo shoot with my husband, and I can remember the area. I just don't remember what it's called, but it was like a river going through. Um, and I dressed up really cute that day and went out, and I guess I wanted a memento of where I was. So you can see there's like a mammoth or mastodon on this rock. And it looks like it's something that's broken off. And here I had taken like some ink, and I tried to wash this stuff off, but it's not really coming off. So I'm trying to see what all this chipped stuff is. And this right here looks like some kind of like cat lying on its side. So I'm not too worried about what that is. So this was, when I found this, I didn't really quite understand, the thing about where the stones could be flipped and they'd be something else. And sometimes I just kind of like, okay, I found this thing that looks like a mammoth and we're done with it. But now that I look, I see there's like this looks like a human face looking to the left. I never really thought much of that. So there's still some of my ink kind of down into the grooves, but you can see there's a mouth here and a nose there and an eye above my thumb. So it's human head shaped. I didn't see, when you do this a while, you realize that there's a kind of pattern with the whole idea that you can turn things like this and use the point to be the ear, and then the eye, and then the nose, and then the mouth. So I think I may have done the same thing here on the mammoth side. Where here is the ear point, the nose, and the mouth. So that's supposed to be something. This side, I was starting to see something and I started to trace it. And you know what, it's probably the same thing. I'm not sure what I was tracing, but I still see like, okay, ear point, maybe nose, we turn it that way, ear point, maybe an eye there. Oh, I see what I was trying to trace. There was another mammoth here. Okay, so I was seeing a mammoth in there, and there was a trunk, and then the legs. So somehow, that's what I was seeing. I kind of made a guess about what this could have been, because I really don't think that rocks are the first thing that the paleo natives would have gone to chip into. I mean, I think of more of like the chert and quartz and stuff like that. Well, the quartz, yes, that's like over there by the quartz vein. Those I found shapes in, but just the average rock that doesn't, like, if you hit it a certain way, it doesn't chip like flint or chert. And I find that teeth and bones were easier medium for people to create with. So what I kind of wonder here, and this is just a theory, I'm not saying it is for a fact, okay, because the way all this stuff is kind of, the way it's been chipped away at, I'm kind of wondering, like, was this like part of a point of a mastodon tooth? Just saying, I'm not saying for a fact that it was. Now the mastodons had the name mastodon means nipple tooth because they had the pointed teeth, whereas the mammoths, they had teeth more like most ungulates that wore down. The mammoths and the mastodons could eat the bark of a tree. So the mammoths and mastodons could live side by side because they were basically eating different things. They couldn't interbreed. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think they could. I don't think there were this, but they could live side by side. So that kind of looks like the head there. But what I see here is an animal head here. So yes, I don't know what that is, but I don't buy into this idea that everything that was chipped is rock. I believe that teeth and bones fossilized or petrified or agatized or whatever you want to call, they change their composition over time. Alrighty. Have a nice day, everyone.